I hope everybody's doing well today. I just wanted to make a video. I want to talk about kind of this place I've been in where I can't seem to really catch up with my work. And then all of a sudden, I think I did, and I don't know what to do with myself. And then I'm sitting around twiddling my thumbs. And then I'm like, oh man, I really should be doing something else. Like I should be accomplishing something. I don't know if it's an anxiety thing or like an obsession for work. But it brings me back to the idea of like doing the big things first. It's a lesson that I forget and have to remind myself over and over and over. But the one that has come up today is not necessarily doing just the big rocks first, but not doing the small ones at all. And most of the time you can get away with just getting them out of the system of the to-do list, or tossing away the whole concept of that area that little part needed attention for. And it could be something simple as like, let me think, selling stuff on eBay, right? And like, I have a little pile I'm looking at the things I want to sell. This super low priority right now. And I'm looking at them like, it might be easier is just to not spend time or money and energy on it and just give it to Goodwill. Just don't even have the to-do list at all. Just get rid of it. That would be a good example of something that's on the smaller scale. And for my business, or our business, we have to delegate quite a bit. So we've been really just reconsidering the whole flow of everything that you have to do. And I'm a little bit obsessed with this concept of just do just the big things and not then the smaller things, but just the big things. And that's it. And then when you think about it that way, the way I'm looking at it is when you're doing just the big things, you will do them very, very well. So not only will you get the big things done, but you'll have such more propulsion for everything that those big things matter towards, because you're not even saving energy for anything else. I think that's maybe why I like lifting heavy. It's the same kind of thing. Like you go hard and you go as very careful as possible. But when you're, and that's okay, you have longer rest times, everything. But when you go light, such as running or high rep stuff, like you kind of pace it out a little bit and you're always thinking a little bit into the future, but not when you lift heavy. So my lesson here is when you're getting overwhelmed with things, get rid of everything and lift heavy in that sense. So super tiny little lesson, but it's really coming in to be a big helpful part of the flow of getting things done, getting our life back. It's really difficult to run a business. And if you're restructuring it, like we spent like an hour on something today, maybe even longer. And I'm like thinking back, I'm like, oh, we didn't need to do that at all. We could have easily taken that hour and made something way more important, or done more work on something we did and completed earlier in the day, one of the big things. So that's kind of my life lesson today. And I gotta say, it really works out. So highly recommend it, and have a good day.